Hi, Howie here. Welcome to the Howie Haynes Show. This is a quick tidbit, an add-on, a footnote to something I want to throw out there. Talking to Sean, producer. And, we love this idea of the narrative of Rocky, the underdog. And then we have this narrative of the other narrative, which is we have to protect everybody and equal the playing field. But if you do that, you can't have the underdog because you're making the underdog no longer the underdog. And then they can't be elevated to that Rocky height when they win. You can't hold them on your shoulders anymore because you already took the shoulder holding down. Okay. And, Sean pointed out something to me, and it's a question to you. Comment. Let's get a dialogue here. How many Olympians, and they don't have to be medal winners, how many Olympians at the Olympics that just occurred came from disadvantage, came from not privileged backgrounds? Also, another question is, how many of those athletes had parents that were really involved in their sports? I mean, I have a hunch that a lot of them came from disadvantage. And I also have a hunch that a lot of them had parents that were involved. So these are the kind of things that we have to look, instead of always walking into the problem and that poor guy over there is not advantaged and we're going to solve his problem. Why don't we look the other direction? Why don't we look at success, winners, and everybody who's at the Olympics is a winner. Okay. We look at winners and success and we go backwards. Because what if we find out that a large portion, let's just say it's 50%, which would be a large portion. 50% would be categorized as having disadvantage in their upbringing. What would we do then? What if it's 50-50? Should we change our data? Should we lie? Deny that fact? Or should we be like, well, if we go to the beginning now, maybe we shouldn't take that disadvantage away? What if it's 75% or disadvantage in one way or another? Wouldn't it be mean to go to that kid who's disadvantaged today and take that advantage away, the advantage of being disadvantaged? Maybe what we should really do is anybody who has disadvantage and has the eye of the tiger, like Rocky, we should take that eye of the tiger away. That's not fair. Maybe the kid growing up in the suburbs who has a good family life and parents drive him to practice at the ice rink and everything's great. Maybe that kid is disadvantaged because he's not hungry. Is he disadvantaged? Privilege is a disadvantage. You know what? It's true. And you know what we used to call that in the old days? Soft. We used to call it soft. And you know what? It's also in Rocky. What happens in Rocky? I don't know if it's number 2 or number 3, right? Where Apollo Creed trains Rocky because he lost the eye of the tiger. He got soft. Rocky left the streets. He went into a beautiful house. He had everything you need to succeed, and he failed. Apollo brings him back to the hood to train in the real way. Let's start thinking about this. Look at success and back it up. How many gold medals? How many people in the Olympics? What was their upbringing? I think we should really level the playing field. And the people who are disadvantaged, we have to take that eye of the tiger away. It's not fair to these rich kids. These poor rich kids don't have it. Not fair. Foul. Give them 2 points. Somebody said to me about explaining handicap on the golf courses. What does this mean? Why give the guy 2 strokes or 3 strokes? Maybe they can grow up on a golf course. I don't know. These are really sincere questions. I don't know. If you have statistics on this, send it. There's too much out there to research. We'd never leave the basement here. Let's go. Tell us some things. Tell us statistics. You probably know this. Let's do some research. And if you disagree, that's okay too.